All right, y'all. So we'll get to that in a second. This is what I'm about to do, okay? I don't know if I mentioned this previously or not. Okay, it's windy. Like, it's a little cool. I got on some shorts. I'm about to go put my bibs on before I start working. But anyway, I'm gonna move this hydrangea. So it's alive. Hold on. I was trying to spare y'all that truck that was coming through. It is alive, and I'm saying that because I wondered if it was, but yeah, see, it's alive, so that's good. But I think it's getting too much sun on this end. So like right now, I'm still at the time of year where it stays pretty shaded, pretty much through the whole bed. But in the like peak of summer, I think it was getting too much sun down here. So I'm actually gonna move that one over where I have the pink ones. So that's the white one. Did I say that? That one's white, and then I have these two pink ones right here. And they all stay pretty small. These will be bigger than that white one. I don't know if they'll even be as tall as the porch ultimately, but they will get bigger than that white one. So the plan is, I watch my step because I know I got some stuff over here. I just don't remember exactly where everything is. Like the hostas haven't started coming up yet, and I'm not sure where all of those are. But anyway, right here is all this dianthus. Where's the Gara? I'm not sure. I don't know if, okay, anyway, I think all of this is the pink dianthus. So my plan is to move that. So I'm going to take that because I think it can handle sun. I'm going to take it and move it down where the white hydrangea is and just swap them out. So I'll keep the hydrangeas down here where it stays shaded most of the time just because of the porch and the roof of the porch and everything. This part stays pretty well shaded. So I'm going to move that white one down here, take this stuff. I don't know if I need to take like all of them because like that one's far enough up that I'll still have enough room to put it back there. So I think I'm just going to move. I don't know if I'll move both of those. I don't know how much of it I'm going to move. I'll see when I get in it if it's something that I can like kind of, I don't know, I guess split. Like, do I have to dig up the whole root ball for each one? Or will I be able to just cut out as much as I need to make a big enough space and move that and just leave the rest? Don't know, but we'll see. So I'm going to swap those out. And I thought about it on the way home. I just got home from work. And I was like, oh, I can go ahead and put these in while I'm up here. So, you know, I bought these last year, and I think I had actually planned on going ahead and putting them in like in the fall or early winter or something, and I just didn't. Well, I've just been keeping them in the back. And I came out, I'm probably going to take that off. I don't remember exactly when, maybe a couple weeks ago, and cleaned them up. So it had a bunch of dead growth on it, and I cut all that stuff off, or cut or broke it off. And yeah, so that's just the new growth there. But I didn't go ahead and plant them, as you can see. So I figured I'll go ahead and plant those while I'm up here. It's not really ideal time. We did have some storms last night, so it's really wet up here. So I was not really planning to do this stuff today, but I'm home early. I got time to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff done. So yeah. So I got these two, and they'll go. Let me remember that. Okay, I'm trying to remember something. Okay, so this right here, all this little stuff coming up, those are the, whatever that whitish looking thing was. It was kind of like the Dusty Miller, but it was something that's supposed to be perennial. That's what all of that is. Okay, so we're gonna see about it. Because that's kind of spreading out, you know? Like, it's all the way over here. Oh gosh, it's all the way up here. You see that little bit right there? That right there. It's all the way up here. So we're gonna see about that. We're gonna see about that because I don't, you know, I want it, but I'm gonna have to see how I feel about how much it's spreading out. So it might be something that I just kind of cut down or pull out, whatever I don't want. So yeah. So anyway, hold on. So these taller ones, that's the Dusty Miller. So that stuff, I already cut back or pulled out the old stuff from last year. So that's why all you see is the little sprouts that are coming up. But this Dusty Miller, that it has some growth on it, like at the base. Like it has growth at the base of these. So I might be able to salvage them. I might just take them out and maybe put them in the new border in the back. Because I don't necessarily need, well, I'm gonna need this space open because that's about where I'm gonna need to put one of the Russian sage plants. So that one's definitely gonna have to move. And then I feel like this one is almost directly in the middle as well. Now I'm gonna have to move that. I'm also gonna have to move the lavender. So I'll have to do a little bit of rearranging just to be able to put the Russian sage in the middle. And I think now too, if I want it back that far, if I want to pull it up a little bit, I don't know. Okay, let's see. One last thing. So I'm gonna move the dianthus down here. I was trying to remember how tall that gets. I may or may not have the tag for it in the garage, but I didn't see it with the ones that were out, so it might be put up if I do have it. But I'm thinking it's not going to be more than a couple of feet, like 20 to 24 inches, just from me Googling something real quick. I don't think it's going to get particularly tall, so I was trying to decide how far back I actually want that over here. But I think that'll be fine because it is right on the edge, so there won't be anything particularly tall blocking it out. So I think it'll be okay right there. Okay, so swapping that out, putting these in, and yeah, moving stuff around to make room for them. And I think that's gonna be it as far as what I'm gonna do up here today. There's some other stuff that I need to move around. Not up here really, but like, I'm just gonna show you. All right, did I show y'all the back border since I cleaned up? I'm gonna have to clean again, which I kind of knew that, but anyway. So right here where all the mums are, I plan to transplant some of these. All of this is mums. All of this that you see, that's mums. And it's 3 different colors. I planned on spreading this out, partially because I had that peony right here, which I did dig up. Don't think it made it, but whatever. I had that right there, so I wanted to give it some space. But also, like, back here in the middle was where I had that one. It's like, was it yellow and orange or yellow and red or something? It was some kind of bicolored one, like right here in the middle, and it was getting smothered out because these on the ends, that purple and burgundy or whatever colors they were just taking over. Sorry, y'all. Every time I step in like a thick patch of grass, I feel like I'm standing in an ant pile. So I always have to look down and there's nothing there. Anyway, so I had planned on doing that to just thin this out some and just make space for the stuff that's back here. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about what I want to do in this space, because I do know that I need to get this from so close to the edge. So I'm probably gonna push it over there. I don't know if I'll do that today or not, but you'll see it if I do. And I kind of want to shift that one over this way, maybe, possibly. Not really that necessary, but I think I do want to do that. And then I decide what I want to do about the grass. I think I need to pull it up a little bit, or either over or something. I think this grass is good where it is. I'm happy with that one. And this rose gets pretty tall. Like, I cut that thing back. It has some pretty long branches on it, or stems or whatever. So I think I'm okay with that grass thing. So I kind of need to move that. Probably move both of the lavenders, maybe that grass, and some portion of these mums, maybe. Actually, if I can figure out, If I can dig up a patch that's really just mainly that color that was back there, that yellow one, and just bring it up here, since the peony is gone, I wouldn't mind doing that, just bringing that up to the front. So maybe, I don't know, we'll see about it. But yeah, if I do get back here messing with anything, I'll show y'all that too. And while I'm updating you on things that need to be done, I also need to fertilize my green stalk. Just fertilize the soil that's in here. So yeah, I'll put some fertilizer in it, and maybe not throw some compost in there as well. Also, I rooted in a bunch of runners. Like, I just kind of pulled them over to whichever one I can get them to, and then I use these. I bent some wire. I just cut and bent some wire to just tack them in so that they stay pressed down into the soil and root. And I think pretty much all of them I did that to took, or most of them at least. So I have a bunch of babies that I need to take out and put in their own spot. It's like this. It's got that little bit of something right there. I don't know if that's gonna be any good. So I have a few empty spots on here, but you know, is this the 7th tier? So I have 3 more tiers that are put up that I'm not using currently because I didn't need them at the time. So for the extra ones that I have in here, I'll fill in any holes, and then I'll start filling in those others that I have. I don't have soil to put in those yet, so it'll have to wait. And I might thin that out a little bit too and put some of those in those other tiers as well. But yeah. All right, now wait. Oh, sorry. I was about to say that's it. I still got to move that too. I got to move that dahlia since I moved everything forward. So definitely don't plan on doing that today, or the strawberries, but just wanted to show it to you since I'm back here talking about what's going on. All right. All right, y'all. So I have a little bit of a dilemma. So you see where the Russian sage is? Okay. So for me to mirror what I did on the other side, I really need it like right up in. I'm not sure what y'all can see. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Sorry, I can't really see the screen. I still got my little rigged up thing going on here, but I'll just drop my glove. Okay. I need it. I need it like right there where the glove is. But as you can see, there's a mom happily growing right there. I got this little line of mums happening here. So I have this one. Well, this one, it really isn't up as far as I'm trying to put that one. So I moved this one here. So it's to the outside of the stage because that white, whatever that white thing was that Artemisia maybe? Whatever the white thing was, it's all over in here. So I decided to put the lavender on the opposite side. Well, it's on both sides over here because it's on that side, but then it's over here and it's kind of coming in. So yeah, so it's not exactly going to be the same, but I want to keep it to the outside though. So maybe I could push it back a little. What you think? I feel like even if I push it back, that's mud that I just dug up. If I push it back about there, the mom will have enough space, but I feel like, okay, so here's the thing. I feel like I can give it enough space behind the mom, but the issue is these moms get so tall that you wouldn't see the lavender, right? Like you just barely see it, especially with it still being so small. You wouldn't really see it once the moms get fully grown. So I might need to shift it this way, maybe. Which I know that space right there looks very empty. I'm pretty sure there's probably some hostas or something off in here. But I feel like if I shift it in this direction, that's gonna be off. You know what? Maybe let me move the pot. Well, let me not move the pot. You can see. What can you see? Okay. Maybe I move that grass. If I take that grass out, well, I don't know. Because then I got this little thing right here. I got that, which is going to be a similar color to the kind of icy blue color of the lavender and this stuff right here. So I don't know if I want to put the lavender close to that either. Everybody's driving through now, as you can hear. I just got to think about it, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I think I've made a decision. Instead of trying to mirror the sage and lavender on this end, trying to mirror this end on that end, you know what I'm trying to say, y'all. Instead of doing that, I think what I have decided is this, okay? Let's see. Not sure how much you can see. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see where the other lavender is. So that one's over there. I think I'm gonna come somewhere in here with the other one. So probably like right here. I got that right there. So maybe not that close. Maybe over in here. I think that'll be it. here we are. I ended up only having to move one of the dianthus plants, so that worked out. We'll see if I need to move the one over here to the side at some point, but for now, I think it's got enough room. I know that one stays small. I don't remember how small though. So I'm sure it'll grow over this plant, but it shouldn't really be an issue. I think it'll be fine. And we'll just work down. So I got that in, got all the Dusty Miller out, and then I decided to go ahead and just move that grass so that it didn't look so empty over here. And what else? We got the other sage in. I swapped that coreopsis and this lavender. I just swapped them around. So yeah, that was in the front and the lavender was in the back. So I just switched them out. And again, pulled all the Dusty Miller out. So I have those. I have some of them in the pots. Where's the pot? Some of them in the pots. Those didn't look like they were still growing, so I'll throw them away. And then got the other lavender put over here, right there, and the dianthus in the back. Cool. So we will see how this all comes up. I think some of the things. Sorry, I'm holding the whole stand right now instead of just the phone. So some of the stuff that was supposed to be perennial, I don't know if it's actually coming back. And right now I can't tell you exactly which things they were. I think it's not the Gaillardia, the Gara. I think that's the one that doesn't look like it's coming back. That, and then what was it? Was it Verbena? I think this is the Veronica, right? And then the Verbena was lower growing. Yeah, I'm sorry about the wind. Can't really do anything about it. It just kind of comes and goes. I think this is the Veronica. Okay, sorry y'all. That wind lasted longer than I expected, so I just cut the video. But what was I saying? I think this was Veronica, and then those other lower things were the Verbena. Maybe that might be backwards, but whatever the lower one was, I think that's the one that doesn't look like it's coming back. I kind of wondered about it last year. Like, as it was growing, I was like, I don't know if this is actually going to make it. But that and the Gara, because did I have some Gara on this end? I think I did. And I don't see, well, wait. I think that might be it right there. Okay, I think that's the Gara. I don't think that's Coreopsis. I think that's the Gara. No. That's it. That's it right there. So that might be some, sorry y'all. That might be some too, but that's definitely it back there. Okay, cool. So that is coming back. But yeah, that stuff is coming back. And then, like I said, I think it's the Verbena that I had like up here. Sorry, I can't really see what y'all are seeing. I think it was right here in this empty space. Whatever it was, yeah, right here. That, I don't think that's coming back. So, yeah, okay. So we are done up here for now, I think. I ordered some more seeds. I ordered some seeds today. So I don't know if any of that is going to be stuff that I would want to put up here though. So we'll just see when I get them. I'll think about it. I bought it for a specific spot though. But I'm not going to need all the seeds for that one spot. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. We are done here. All right, y'all. First off, I'm sorry that y'all missed all of that. I looked at the phone and the screen was off, and I thought it had died because, I mean, it wasn't fully charged when I started recording. But apparently it just, I don't know, I guess I just didn't hit record on that last section that I was on. Well, anyway, I took it off the stand and put it in the house thinking it was dead, but it wasn't. But obviously this all moved a lot faster with me not moving the phone around. So I did move some mums. As you can see, got a nice little space right there. I took the smaller grass and moved it here, and as you just saw, the big grass is over there now. So I took the big grass, some of the mums, shifted them over there. I think you did see this. So this was the first lavender I moved. I just shifted it over from like in here somewhere to over there. And I shifted that one over so that they're kind of in this space near the roses and the shrub. So I shifted that one over. Didn't do anything else over there. So when I moved this grass, moved that from over there, some of the mums came up with it. I didn't try to separate that. So that's why there are mums around it. Those aren't mums that I left in. They moved with the grass. So that happened. I think that was it over there. And I had this is salvia. So I had some little ones growing right here along the edge, and I was just leaving them with the intention of shifting them over. So I went ahead and did that. There were 2 or 3 little sections, and I split them up. So I got 4 more spots over here. That little one was already right there. So I shifted those, and then I moved this grass. So the grass was closer to the sage, the Russian sage right there. So I moved it over to where it's kind of like in the middle, or closer to the middle, between the Russian sage and the blueberry. So I'm wanting this salvia to kind of fill in back here behind this coreopsis. And yeah, so I took those little babies and moved them back. I didn't water any of that stuff in the front because it's very wet up there. It's still pretty much full of shade for the most part right now, so it's not drying out particularly fast. But this stuff back here, especially the smaller things, the things with, shallower or more shallow, I don't know, shallow roots, I went ahead and watered those things in. So like the bigger grasses, they had like a really big clump of that thick clay soil with them. So I'm not going to bother trying to water those in. So that one and that one, I'm not going to mess with them. Well, I'm not going to bother watering them. This little one, I probably need to water it. I don't feel like much came up with it, so I need to go ahead and water it. But I watered the lavenders and the little salvias and the mums. So while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and water. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more water. I'm probably gonna go back over these. I'll probably have to go over this stuff probably once a day for at least the next week or so, because that's what I was gonna say, y'all. I didn't know how easy it was gonna be to dig those mums up. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, it might have been like this much soil underneath it. It was just like a little sheet of it, and I just picked it up and put it over here. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep that watered or keep it moist, because yeah, it's very shallow. So I think I want to hit that again with a little more water, as well as hitting that small grass. And there was something else I was going to say before I started talking about the mums. I'm going to go ahead and fertilize my roses. I'll show you the fertilizer that I use, but I'm not going to bother showing you the process. I'm literally just going to put it on the ground and just kind of push it into the soil. So I got these 3 over here, and then I got 2 over there in the new space. So I'm going to get those done. And like I said, go ahead and water this stuff a little bit. One last thing. Okay, while I'm over here, there are the roses. So the Dusty Miller, I just went ahead and packed a little soil out of the other empty container in here. So I just have all of them in here together. And I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm not sure where I want to put them, so I just tried to make them comfortable so they can stay in there for a little while. As you can see, there's some stuff coming up over here that I need to take care of. What is that? It kind of looks like something, but I didn't have anything over here last year. This is new, so I don't know. But yeah, so a little more water and some rose fertilizing, and I'll be done for the day. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to remember what all I was supposed to say since I missed that whole clip. I think that's it, y'all. All right, bye. I said I would show y'all this, and then I ended the video. But yeah, this is what I use. Same thing I had last year. I might have had the year before. I don't know how long I've had this, but yeah, that's it.